really quickly why do webinars, all right? I'll display this really quick. First of all, in terms of visibility, if you're not visible, you're not credible, you're not an authority.
Is this presentation in anything that we already have?
No.
Okay. Writing. This is like so important to me, so I don't know.
You should be writing it down.
Everything.
Everything, word for word, copies. So, 5 reasons to do webinars. I'll give you about 60 more seconds before you all pass out.
Yeah.
So look, for me, you can start right away. I talk about webinars. If you want to do teleseminars, if you do a 60-minute talk, a 3-hour preview evening, the structure is exactly the same. I do one-day preview type presentations, workshops. Structure is exactly the same. Now that's why I pointed out when you watched Kristen's presentation yesterday, the structure was, when I show you the structure, you will see it's nearly identical. All right, it's like, again, it's kind of like movie spoiler. Once you see the inside belly, every presentation, you will never see it the same. It's like since I've been in the restaurant business, I don't look at restaurants ever the same. When I go in, I look for totally different things than normal people look for in restaurants. It's just I can spot things from a mile away because I know what's going on the inside, right? So to me, visibility, credibility, authority, just off the roof. And aside from lead generation, I'm going to skip to number 3 for a moment. Relationship building, it's freaking insane. Because look, now they not only can hear your voice, you can actually show them pictures. You, your family, your dog, your cat, your car. I mean, they've got auditory and visual. So on the call, you only catch the visual, the auditory people, right? Well, now you've got the visual, which is huge for people, right? Also, if you do it the right way, and you structure the presentation the right way and set it up the right way, you'll have people more present with you. They won't be going multitasking, all right? So lead generation, obviously, it's something that's perceived as of high value right now. Will it change with time? I'm sure there's something else that will come up. It's like teleseminars were the hottest thing on the market. Well, they're still hot, but webinars, because of the video effect, visual effect, are much more effective, right? Number 4, consumption. What do I mean by that? If you give people a sales letter, will they go and sit for 15 minutes and read your sales letter? No. But on a webinar, because it's weaved in with education, they actually listen to your 15-minute, half-an-hour sales pitch. And they thank you for it at the end. Right? If they download an ebook and it's 30 pages, do they sit down and read? Heck no, it sits somewhere on a hard drive for most of the time, right? It's like they start reading and go, wow, this is really good, I'm going to come back someday. Yeah, it never happens. With this, once you suck them in, chances are much bigger that they actually will sit through the entire thing and consume it right there with you. And ultimately, I mean, they just make big dollars, whether you make sales immediately or relationship over a period of time that you build because of that interaction with audience. It's just through the roof. So if you're not doing webinars right now, you absolutely should be, and you should be doing them regularly. You can do the same webinar every week, every other week, at least once a month, or you can do a series, like develop 3 to 4 topics, like 3 to 4 windows or doors or gates, so to speak. Meaning your customers have different issues. So focus one webinar on one issue, one on another, and yet one more. And now rotate them. Every 2 weeks, every month, rotate them. And so basically you do each webinar 3-4 times a year. It's fantastic. All right? Now, all right, what do you do from traffic? You've got to have some sort of opt-in page or registration page. All right, so there's no magic in here. All right, so your opt-in page, by the way, the best opt-in pages are very short today. You can do graphic or video, just a couple of bullet points, and name and email, and a giant click here now to register button. That's it. Very simple forms, right? From there, you've got your autoresponders, your messages, your follow-ups. Ideally, bonus points and text reminders. If you can text people we found, I haven't done it on the last 3 webinars, because it adds a little complexity to the setup, but it does bump the attendance typically about 10-15%. Because 15 minutes before the webinar starts, your phone vibrates or buzzes or rings, and you go, what is it? And it says, hey, we're about to start a webinar, log on, and here's the link. And it's like, hard to miss that, right? But how many of you don't have your cell phone on right now? All right, 1 person, 3 people in the room. Good, at least 3 of you followed my instructions from yesterday. Right? The rest of you, no soup for you, 6 months. All right. So autoresponders, and that brings them full loop to the actual big old webinar, right? And from webinar, you make your offer, and 2 things can happen. They either say yes, or
Not yet.
you follow up with them. Okay? And that's it.